Welcome to our continuing series, Questions and Answers from the works of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. Consciousness, Part 31. From Sri Aurobindo. The idea is not enough. It gives only a half light. You must get to all the truth that lies behind the idea and the object together. Being, consciousness, force. That is the triple secret. There is a power in the idea, a force of which the idea is a shape. Again, behind the idea and force and word, there is what is called the spirit, a consciousness which generates the force. All consciousness comes from the one consciousness. Knowledge is one aspect of the divine consciousness. I was speaking of your experiences of the higher consciousness, of your seeing the Mother in all things. These are what are called spiritual realizations, spiritual knowledge. Realizations are the essence of knowledge. Thoughts about them, expressions of them in words are lesser knowledge, and if the thoughts are merely mental, without experience or realization, they are not regarded as jnana in the spiritual sense at all. The consciousness of union with the divine is for the spiritual seeker the supreme knowledge. Your mind is too active. If it were more quiet and less questioning and argumentative and restlessly wanting to find devices, it seems to me that there would be more chance of knowledge coming down and of intuitive, non-intellectual consciousness developing within you. It is the physical mind that raises all these questions and cannot understand or give the right answer. The real knowledge and understanding can only come if you stop questioning with the small physical mind and allow a deeper and wider consciousness which is there within you to come out and grow. You would then get automatically the true answer and the true guidance. Your mistake is to attach so much importance to the external mind and its ideas and perceptions, instead of concentrating on the growth of the inner consciousness. 1,000 questions can be asked about anything whatsoever, but to answer would require a volume, and even then the mind would understand nothing. It is only by a growth in the consciousness itself that you can get some direct perception of these things. But for that, the mind must be quiet, and the direct feeling and intuition take its place. That is always the case. Things said of sadhana or any kind of real truth always give more meaning with the growth of consciousness and experience. That is why when one rises in the level of consciousness, the truth seen before in the mind becomes a new and vastly deeper thing always. Yes, that is a point. The ordinary mind, governed by the vital desires and its own mental formations, cannot understand. It must fall quiet and allow the peace and force to work so as to bring another consciousness with a true light in it. When that is done, these questionings and their reactions will have no place. You have only to allow the consciousness to develop. At first, There will be mistakes as well as true ideas. But when there is sufficient development and the mother's force and knowledge directly working in you, things will become more and more right. Not only so, you will have the certitude. At present, there is still too much of the old physical mind for perceptions to be always right. As the peace and force take direct and complete possession of the physical consciousness, these will change, and the consciousness develop more surely and with a greater light.